going on, everybody? We got another install for you today. What we're going to be doing today is installing Rokblokz mud flaps. Rokblokz are about half the price of Rally Armor, and they're just basically made out of different material. Rally Armor kind of has more of a flex to it. These ones are more like a stiff plastic almost material. But I want to try them out, see how they handle. If they need to be upgraded later, you know, I'll buy some Rally Armors. But these right here, they look pretty good. They're decently made. They come with all the hardware. And so I'm going to just see how they look on the car and see how they perform. And if they perform well, they'll stay. If not, I'll just buy some Rally Armors and maybe sell these or give them away to somebody. So we're just going to go do the install right now. I already taken the wheel off. You could do it with the wheel on, but I'm just going to do it with the wheel off just for space. You know, you'll have more space to work. I always like having more space to work, so that way, you know, you can get things done quickly and easily. So first off, we're going to start by removing these 3 clips, and there's a clip underneath, so I'm going to do that real quick. So how you remove these clips is actually just simple. You'll stick the screwdriver, if I can get it in there, and basically just twist. This one is not working with me, so we'll just try this one up here. And that's basically it. Alright, so now that you got the clips off, you'll want to pull the fender liner out so you can actually access the back. What they've provided a bag full of C-clips and stuff like that, other stuff that you're going to use to install the mud flaps. So what you're going to want to do first, so I'm kind of adjusting the camera here, and don't mind my son in the background, even though I told him I'm filming right now. So you want to just go like this and install the C-clips like that. And usually they go on a little bit easier, but these ones, there we go. So you just want to install it just like that. So you're going to do that to all 4 spots, that one down there included, because there's going to be a bracket that goes down there. So I'm going to do that real quick and get everything else situated. So that's the L bracket I was talking about a second ago. You slide it between the fender liner and the side skirt, and up underneath there is where you're going to screw it in with the provided hardware. The hardware that comes from underneath is going to be the long screw. There's 2 of these really long screws, and then 8 of the smaller ones for here, here, and down here, and right there. So you use the longer screw of the 4 for your side, and put a washer on it, and that's going to be the one that comes up from underneath. All right, so now that all the hardware is installed, we're going to go ahead and mock up what it's going to kind of look like. More or less, it's going to look almost like, let's see if I can line it up here. There we go. It's going to look more like that. So I'm going to get some hardware in it, mock it up before I do the final tightening of the screws and stuff like that. You guys can see what it's going to look like. So it says the first thing to install is this innermost screw. You're going to put the washer in between the screw and the washer in between the flap and the C-clip, just like that. So you're going to start with that one first, and you're going to work your way to the other ones. So I kind of messed up. I think I said that the long screw goes on the bottom, like down here somewhere. It is actually incorrect. The long screw goes into this one here. So I just want to make sure I let you guys know that, so when you guys are doing it, you guys don't have any mistakes. So that was my apologies. I didn't really read the instructions too well. So we're going to continue doing the install now. And there it is, fully installed. So I kind of wish they would have given you, like, black hardware instead of, straight silver. You're definitely going to notice it, but I think it looks pretty good. Now we get the tire on it, get on the ground, see how it sits. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it so far, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So like I said, it would look better if the hardware was, matched the mud flap, but other than that, with the wheel on and the car on the ground, actually looks pretty damn good. So with Rokblokz, you actually have to install the logo. They don't actually install the logo for you. So that's all I got to do next, and that's it. That's it for the front. I'll give you guys kind of a synopsis on the back, let you guys know what you have to do, but I'm running out of space on my phone, so I'll try to document as much as I can. Alright, so we got the front done. Now we're going to start working on the back. I already took the wheel off, as you can see, for more space. I believe you have to start taking off some of the clips. I haven't really read the instructions for the back. I think you have to take that one off there, and I believe that's it. There's a bunch of hardware down here we're going to have to go through and find out what goes where, but I'll go ahead and show you guys that once I'm going through it. So the first thing you want to do when installing the rear mud flaps is there's an existing hole that is underneath here, and you're going to put the little supplied nylon piece that goes into that hole right there, just like that, and that's what the L bracket is going to install into. So I'm going to put that bracket on here real quick and then show you what it looks like. Using both hands to get that thing in there is the most ideal way to do it, because it is very difficult to push the little tabs in while pushing up. So just use both hands to get that in there. So that L bracket is going to install just like that. You don't want to fully tighten down that screw until the last thing. That's the last thing you want to tighten down. So we'll get everything else buttoned up here. I'll start pulling these clips here and get the rest of it installed. Okay, so once you have those two clips removed, you want to use the provided plastic inserts. Go ahead and put them in the hole, like so. I'll have to push them in a little bit better, but you get the idea. It's just right here, and right there. So one more gripe, guys, is that I tried to install these clips like they wanted you to, and I actually have to shave off a bunch of the clip. Okay, there we go, now it focused. Because if you didn't shave it off, it wouldn't fit in the hole no matter what you did. So that's one gripe I have so far. So the next step is to install the nylon clip there, or C-clip there, and the other metal clip that goes on that L bracket there, and then we're going to start mocking up what it's going to look like with the mud flap on there. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like basically mocked up. You'll have your screw there. This screw here actually has the little spacer. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. It's got this spacer here sitting behind it, and then you have your one going into the C-clip next to the fender, and one down here that goes to that bottom of that L bracket. So this is what it's going to look like mocked up. I'm going to start tightening it down. What I'm doing right here is basically lining up this curve with the fender. So that'll kind of tell me if it's straight. I'm going to look at the back of the vehicle too and make sure that it's all straight. But this is what it looks like mocked up. I'm going to start tightening everything down now. And that's it. So the rear, besides having to shave down those clips, wasn't so bad. The front was really easy. But yeah, that's it right there. I mean, they look decent. I mean, they don't look bad. For half the price of the rally armors, I mean, you can't really go wrong if you're on a budget like I am. So I think they look really good. So here's a little shot from the back. You just got to make sure you line them up when you're installing them, and that's about it. So thanks, guys. Hope you like the install. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I can post the instructions somehow. I'll try. You know, if anybody needs it, I'll go ahead and email it to you or something. But when you buy them, you get all the standard hardware and stuff like that. So time to clean up and get everything else situated. All right, guys. Bye.